we're going to work on question 2, unit 4 of the general maths booklet. So when we have a read of this question, it says, give examples of how the following might be used in the building industry. So they've given us an example of calculating wood wastage. So we might end up with, 10% wastage. Some other things might be allowances. So when you're working and you work overtime, you might get paid an extra 25% or 50%. You might also have discounts when you go to the shop, and that might be, 30% off for tradies. So that is a really good set of examples there. So anything you put down that uses percentages is correct. Decimals, they were talking about measuring, absolutely. Lots of measuring in carpentry. Fractions, they're talking about they might be doing salaries and hourly rates. The other thing is that you might use fractions when you're picking up different materials. So it might be that you're picking up different thicknesses of wood, and they're sometimes in fractions. Mixed numbers is looking at fractions that look like this. They've got a big number in the front and then a fraction on the back. And what that's telling us is we had 2 whole amounts and then 1 more amount, but instead of having all of it, we only had 3/4. So that might be like when you are building your house frame, maybe you'll need to do 2 3/4 of a roof truss or something like that. Ratios is when we compare between things. So maybe you're mixing a glue and you have to combine 2 different types of glue, and maybe you need 3 parts of the first one and only 1 part of the last one. And so that means that if you put in an amount of this one, you have to put in 3 times more than this one. And we will learn about all these topics. I don't expect that you know them all off just magically off the top of your head right now. Then we've got angles. And angles are like, when you've got, your roof truss where the 2 pieces of wood are meeting, that's our angle. If you're building a house frame, hopefully your angles are perfect 90, otherwise your walls are not going to be straight, and your person who lives in the house you built is going to be very upset. So that is all about just thinking about where do we use these types of maths in carpentry, because these are the things we're going to learn over this semester.